Looks like it's going to rain out here. Like I said in my video, I don't really have anywhere that I could do woodworking, so some of my stuff has to be done outside. As you can see behind me, this is the little shed that I was telling you about, that I'm able to put some stuff in, and I have a ton of pallets. Let me we'll take you over here and show you. A ton of pallets. I work at a printing company, does books, heavy rolls, and these aren't the type of pallets that they use for every day. It's just stuff that they get in. It's pine, you know, it's good project wood. They're gonna scrap it, so I'm able to, every time they get one, I grab it. But now it's getting kind of cluttered, so I need to process it down into usable lumber instead of pallets. So I figured I would kind of get you guys in here and make a video real quick and, you know, see what we can do before it starts raining. All right. Let me go ahead and reset this a little bit better so you can see what I'm doing, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, now back in the picture. As you can see, I have it. It's real nice, pretty thick boards. I'll even get a couple 2x4s out of it, a couple small pieces of 4x4, as you can see, and another couple 1x stock out of this. Not a whole lot, but yet they'll be able to work, you know, they'll be workable pieces that I can use for projects, you know, not real big stuff, smaller things that I do. I can even get a lot out of it, you know, believe it or not, for smaller pieces for bigger projects. So what we're going to do, I think just this one right here, I'm just going to take a circular saw. This only has 2 supports down, one on each side. So there's only nails down the side, and there's about 34 inches between nail to nail. So I'm just going to cut right along the nail line, and that'll give me 34 inches of board to work with, so I don't have to try pulling, you know, because I don't really want to use the nail area. Once I get it cut along the kind of close to the nail without hitting it, I'll be able to, you know, kind of with the other pieces of wood, I'll be able to deal with the nail a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and get started. Everybody, before we get started, everybody knows safety first. We always make sure that, you know, when we're working with power tools, watch what we're doing. You know, fingers don't grow back. You know, if you hurt yourself severely, you know, you'll be out of commission for a long time. So let's go ahead and do this. I also got some tools: the persuader, crowbar, pry bar, I should say, and a hammer. So get this started. Like I said, these I'm just going to cut right along the nail line. Alright, people, there you go. It's a 1x8, 34 inches long. One by 4, 34 inches long. 1x6. Another 1x4. Another 1x8. Now we have just these pieces here. 2x4. Little chunk of 4x. I don't know whether I'll be able to use that or not. That might be nice for like in the back of a leg. You know, a 1x4 angled leg. Put it in behind it, and then just kind of for thickness. Not sure yet. And then another piece here. Then they have the 2x4 here going down, and then like I said, I just cut along the nails, and then this, you know, I could cut along this side and just get little chunks for little small projects for the scroll saw. So we're going to continue working at this. I got plenty of them. Now just keep in mind that when you are cutting, like I said, I am cutting close to the nails. Just make sure you're not going to hit any nails. I kind of ripped a little into this 4x4 or 2x4, but I can always plane it down past that and use it for something. And then the scraps, they're just going to go to my fire pit. There's a lot of nails in these. Just make sure if you're doing this outside like I'm doing, I'm picking up my nails and putting them in my pocket. Running the lawnmower over them, I don't want any projectiles flying at me. And I think you won't really be able to use this, like I said, for projects too much because of the amount of nail holes in it. Now I guess if I was doing like a shop built project or something like that, this would be good. I'm really thinking that this is just going to be worth cutting. I think I'm going to destroy this board. I have a feeling. Yep. Did exactly what I thought I was going to do. I split the board. So I think I'm just going to cut back to where the split is because I do have a knot in here. Let's see if you guys can see it or not. I have a knot in here, so I'm just going to take the saw and I'm going to cut it right past the knot and then cut it right along here, and that'll give me a good 14-15 inches of board to do something with. believe it or not, for pallet nails, these are coming out pretty quick. Really surprised. I tell you what, it's starting to drizzle, and I'm going to put my camera in, and I'm going to continue doing this. And once I get it all into a pile and all broke down, I'll come back on and show you. All right, thanks, and I'll be back.